This is a horror story, a true story. The Kampong House, a horror story from Pulau Ubin. The last bumboat disappeared into the sunset, leaving Alex alone on Pulau Ubin's weathered jetty. The videographer adjusted his equipment bag, having come to document ghost stories surrounding an abandoned Kampong house deep in the island's interior. The house stood as described, a traditional wooden structure on stilts with a collapsed zinc roof surrounded by tall grass. A faded sign reading Kampong Surau hung crooked by the entrance. Inside, family photos with scratched out faces hung on moldy walls. A child's broken toy car sat in the corner, covered in dust. While filming, Alex heard a heavy thud upstairs. Climbing the creaking stairs, he found a smaller room with children's drawings still clinging to walls, stick figures of a happy family. In the corner sat an old wooden crib, rocking slightly. That's when he heard the humming. Burung kakak hinggap di jendela. The traditional Malay lullaby drifted from the walls themselves. Alex spun around with his camera, capturing only empty space, but the sorrowful melody continued. Reviewing footage on his laptop, the screen flickered. In the static, a woman's face appeared, beautiful but hollow-eyed, filled with ancient rage. The screen went black. Outside, the jungle had fallen silent. Then singing began again, drifting from the darkness. "Hello," Alex called. The singing stopped abruptly. Through his camera viewfinder, Alex saw what his eyes could not. A woman in a torn kabaya stood by the stairs, holding a young boy's hand. Both were translucent, faces bearing dark bruises and wounds. The woman, Sidi, turned toward the camera. Her mouth opened in a silent scream, and suddenly Alex witnessed the house's tragic history. The vision showed Sidi cooking while her son Hassan played nearby. She was radiant, alive, calling for the boy to help set the table because Papa will be home soon. The scene darkened. The door slammed open as Ramon stumbled in, drunk, enraged, demanding hidden money. When Sidi pleaded for calm, his hand struck her face. "Run, Hassan!" Sidi screamed, protecting her child. "Run to Nenek's house." But Ramon blocked the door, a rusty parang gleaming in his hand. The vision cut to darkness, but Alex understood. The scratched photos, abandoned toys, the sudden emptiness of a home once filled with love. Both spirits now stood before him. Sidi pointed toward the back of the house with a rotting finger. "Find him. Bring him back to us." Behind the house, vines had overgrown an old concrete well. Shining his light down, Alex saw bones glinting in murky water. Ramon's final resting place, where guilt had driven him after his unspeakable act. A hand slammed against Alex's shoulder. He spun around, finding nothing, but his camera screen showed a third figure, Ramon himself, face decayed and burning with eternal fury. The air grew thick with malevolent energy as Alex realized the truth. The spirits hadn't just wanted him to find Ramon's remains. They had brought him here to deliver their judgment, and Alex had become the unwitting instrument of their revenge. The camera fell from his trembling hands as the spirits closed in, their decades of waiting finally at an end. In the morning, the boatman would find the jetty empty, Alex's equipment scattered in an abandoned house that locals swore had been quiet for years. But on certain nights, when the last boat departs, visitors to Pulau Ubin report hearing something new from that old house. Not just a woman's lullaby or child's laughter, but four voices raised together in the eternal song of the damned, forever bound by blood, betrayal, and inescapable justice.